Island Dawn by Robert Pace. River's Edge, Shizuoka Prefecture, Japan, mid-May, 1872. Spring rains and melting snow from the mountains had swollen the river to a raging torrent, cascading through boulders and rocks near the village deep in the mountain valley. Kaito stared at the roiling waters, a wide smile brightening his face, his black eyes sparkling as the sun danced across the coursing waterway. His impoverished village was so small it didn't even have a name. It was simply called Mura, which meant village, but also unevenness or even erratic, like the river below. His hometown was, however, strategically located. Only a few hundred yards upriver from where he stood, fording was possible. But it was miles of impassable terrain in either direction to find another such spot. This tiny place was so indispensable to an invader that to forestall attack by rivals, the shogun had forbidden construction of any bridges on the river, or even the use of a ferry. The only way across the river was by foot or on the back of a horse. On days like today, it was simply impossible. None of this mattered to Sakai Kaito. Deeply tanned, he was a simple peasant farmer, naive in the ways of politics and wars. His hands bore the heavy calluses of labor stretching back to his childhood, representing toil even before his own lifetime, to the back-breaking tedium of forebears preceding him for 2,000 years. Now, succeeding generations would carry the Sakai name forward to the god Jimmu. His dutiful and respectful wife had delivered a firstborn son whom he had named Toshio. With his pride as swollen as the river below him, Kaito turned and headed back to his meager home. There would be work to be done preparing for another day in the fields. Sakai could not know that halfway around the world, wars, and rumors of wars, in a distant land of strangers, was already shaping his nation's destiny, and that dark events beyond his lifetime would cast a shadow over all his progeny.